I just sold this piece of electronic equipment on eBay over the weekend, and now I get to pack and ship it out. I titled this video, How to Pack and Ship Electronic Equipment Sold on eBay for Beginners, because I am not going to do anything fancy in this video. I am not going to cut a box. I don't have a lot of styrofoam and cardboard laying around. I don't have a lot of box options. I just use the best box that I can for this. And that's probably where a lot of you are at. You're not professional eBay sellers, and you might be in the same position as me, and that's why I wanted to do this video. My name is Jason Silverstein, and this is my 21st week selling on eBay. Step number one is to get a box. I have this box here. I bought it at UPS. It did cost me quite a bit of money, but anyway, it's a good solid box. It's 24 by 16 by 6, and you can see here, this is the bottom of the box. It has a seal. The weight limit is 65 pounds. The audio equipment, even with all the wrapping I'm gonna do, it's gonna be way less than 65 pounds. So I'm gonna be fine. In this situation where you're shipping audio equipment, it's no joke. You definitely don't want it to be damaged. If you watched my video 2 weeks ago, I was shipping books. If the books get shipped in transit, that's bad, but it's not the end of the world. The electronic equipment gets damaged, it's probably not going to work anymore, and that's a bad day for you. So you want to be over careful, in my opinion. And I have a box that is definitely big. It's too big, but it'll allow me to put in a lot of fill and a lot of bubble wrap, which is what I want. Because even if it gets shaken around by the carrier, it'll still come out okay on the other end. Now I'm going to tape the bottom of the box. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. Okay, the box is now taped. Now it's time to put bubble wrap on the bottom of the box. I buy my bubble wrap on Amazon. I buy large rolls of it. You can see it comes like this. This is a large bubble wrap. And here is the medium bubble wrap. I'll have links in the description to direct you to the type of bubble wrap that I use. What I'm going to do next is double wrap the equipment itself in bubble wrap. And I'll put on 2 layers to make sure it's really protected. Okay, now that I did this, you could see that it's really protected. There's no areas where it's not protected by bubble wrap, because you might find that in some bubble wraps, there's some bubbles that are deflated, and when you press down, you can actually feel the item. But this I did. I can feel. The only thing I can feel is bubbles, so that's good. I'm going to see what it looks like in the box now. Yeah, it still looks good. I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like now. After applying the bubble wrap, you could see what it looks like now in the box. And you can see that there is still plenty of room in the box. And there's a lot of fill that I need to put in there, so when I shake the box, it doesn't move around. I did tape the bubble wrap together, as maybe you could see here and here. Ideally, I would have had it more equal. You see, I got a lot more bubble wrap here than here, but it doesn't matter. It's still very well protected over here, and it just wasn't worth doing it over again. If this is fine, if it was just the same amount on here, it would still be fine. All this is just extra, which I can get away with because I have such a big box. Okay, now as far as more fill, there's enough bubble wrap in here to protect the equipment. Now I'm just putting in fill to make sure it doesn't move around. And I could switch from bubble wrap now to wrapping paper, maybe some plastic, whatever I have laying around the house, just to fill some of the holes here. You see, I got a big, huge space here, and over here. These sides are okay, but I definitely want to get the corners. The object here is when I'm done and I shake the box, I don't want the equipment moving around at all. That's for sure. Okay, I put in enough fill in there. Nothing's going to move it around. There are two things I want to do before I tape it up and call it a day. I want to shake the box. Nothing is moving at all, which is beautiful. That's what I want. Next thing I want to do is I want to weigh it just to make sure it's the weight that I had estimated it in the first place. I guess I got to put the scale on camera. This scale is great, by the way. Accutech scale with a separate thing like here, so you could put a big box on and still see how much it weighs. And I'll link this up in the description. But I put it on here. And it weighs 7 pounds, 5.4 ounces, which means I rounded off to 8, which is perfect. That's what I estimated in the first place. So maybe I'm getting better at this whole thing. And another thing, very important, especially with these big boxes, what I did is on eBay, when I listed it, I put the size of the package. I just used the numbers here on the box. Because on a big box like this, it might be possible that I'll be charged by volume rather than just by weight. I don't know exactly how that will all work out. But luckily for me, this is going a short distance to Miami area, and I'm in the Sarasota, which is on the west coast of Florida. So just going from the west coast of Florida to the east coast of Florida. So any shipping mistakes that I make are not killer mistakes. And this time, I don't think I made any mistakes. That's it for this. I'm gonna go ahead and tape this box up, but you don't need to see me do that. If you want to watch me tape up a box, I did that in another video, which I'll link up here. If you like this video, go ahead and smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit notifications. And by the way, if you have any comments or any questions, or if you think you could do a better job and you want to tell me how I could do a better job, I'm open to suggestions always. And I will see you next time.